Yeah, so hope you're doing good. Today I've made a sales dashboard, that is sample dashboard on sales for a company. So here you can see we have total number of sales, total quantity that has been shipped, total profit, and the amount of profit that has been the company got, and the average delivery time indicates the amount of days it took for a particular product to reach to the end user or the buyer. So the 4 indicates that it takes 4 days to reach a product from nearest warehouse to end buyer. Here we have sales that has been divided on the basis of category. So if we'll just go on focus mode, so it gets, yeah, you can go on focus mode and you can see the zoomed value. And if you wanna have a look on the values in a tabular format, so you can do it by clicking on more option and show as data as table, so you can get an easy idea. So back to our normal report. So entire all the product has been divided in three major categories, that is office supplies, technologies and furniture. So if you'll hover on any entity, you can see the name of category and the total sum of sales associated with that particular category. So in here we have office supplies. So if you click over here, so you can see the total sales is 644k, total quantity shipped, total profit is $75,000. uh, if you list select it, you'll get everything will get pretty normal as it was before. So for similar we have technology. You can see total sale that is 0.47 million. Furniture sales account for 0.45 million. Here we have ship mode. So ship mode basically indicates, for example, like stand that is standard class, second class, first class and same day delivery. So most probably standard class delivery would take quite more time than that of first class, and same day would be, you can get your product delivered on the same day as you buy. So here is the sales associated with the ship mode. So if you'll hover on any entity, you will get the ship mode associated with and the sum of sale associated with it. So for here standard class it is 0.91 millions. For second class sum of sale is 0.3 million. For first class it is 0.24 millions, and similarly for first class same day delivery it is 0.10 million or 95,000. Here is a payment mode, sum of sales based on payment mode. So you can get a quick idea or overview or insight of what is the payment mode that your consumer or buyer is choosing, and so you can get quick idea on it. So this is COD, that is cash on delivery, and it accounts for 42.62 percentage, and sum of sales is around 0.66 million. For online payment it accounts for 35 percentage, and similarly for card it is 21.99 percentage. So here is the monthly profit that has been divided uh, on the basis of 2 years, that is 2019 and 2020, for a course of 12 months. So if you want to see your monthly profit, let's say for month January, so you can just hover on the month January and you can see all the total profit for year 2019 and 2020 on January. So it gets really easy to get an insight or overview of what my profit looks like for a particular month for year 2019 and 2020. For here you can see that in month March, uh, your total profit for year 2019 was very low when compared with the year 2020. So you can get derive insights and can drill down into the reason of why my profit was kind of less in the year 2019, or what has caused a sudden increase. Was it any promotional offers that we were running, Was it because of any festival season? So you can drill down for such insights in it. Lit- this is the monthly sales, that is year over year, which is similar to monthly profit for a course of 12 months for year 2020 and 2019. So you can see the total sales you had for each month for year 2019 and 2020. And it's really, entire dashboard is so dynamic that if you click on any month, you know entire dashboard will get changed accordingly. So if you've created, for example, I've clicked on May, so entire report will just show me the data that has been related with the month May in it. Here is the sales by subcategory. So each of these subcategory has been this category has been subdivided into subcategories, and you can see here individual entities that has been comprised on these broad categories. So for, let's say, phones, there is chairs, binders, storage. So and the sum of total sales associated with each product, so you can get a quick insight or overview on what subcategory has accounted what number of sales with it. Here is the summary of report that as again has been generated, AI generated, and can update dynamically. So if you really want to get insights by reading 3 to 4 broad points, and if you want to know what this report is all about, and you don't want to go through all those hovering and going through all these charts, and if you just want to look, understand, or get a need to gain a quick insight on what this entire reports has to offer, then you can just go through this all these points, and you can get a quick overview about what this report really needs to say. And it is so dynamic in nature that if you click on any, for example, I'll just click on the office supplies category, and this report will change and will get dynamically updated only for the category office supplies. So now all that data that you are seeing, or all the amounts that you are seeing, will only be for the category office supplies. Over here also, the total sales, total quantity, total profit, each and everything will get updated dynamically for of category office supplies. Here also you can see the in ship mode, you get another option added, that is highlighted. So basically highlighted means that the total sales for only for office supplies that we have selected over here. You can see the total profit that you've made over a course of 12 months, the summer monthly sales that you have made, that you have done for a course of 12 months for category office supplies only. And if you'll deselect it, it will become as it was before selecting the office supplies. So it's really dynamic in nature. It can get really helpful when you need to get an insight, graphical insight, I would say, for any category, any ship mode. You can do it with anything, any point you can just select over it if you want to drill down into the insight of it. Here is the visual representation of map. So basically it has all the states of united of US, and the yellow indicates the state with most profit and most sales. So this is California, and it has accounted for highest number of sales and highest number of profits. So similarly, the more brownish, the states that is in more brownish shade, has accounted for very less sales or profit. It's getting a yeah. So if we'll click on here, that is, so you can see the n- total sales, total profit, and the name of state. uh, Again, if you want to drill down more, and if you want to see all this data in a tabular format, like we see in Excel files, so you just can click on this focus mode, go to the more option, and just click on show as a table, and it will show that all the data that has been in this presented in this graphical manner in a tabular format. So here, for here we have 12 months and total profit associated with the month for year 2019 and 2020. Further, if you want to export this data in CSV format, CSV file, you can just go to the more option and click on export data, and you can just give any name that you want or you wish to give it. I'll just simply go with monthly profit by year over year and just click on save. As you can see, I've already created this CSV file prior, so let's just go and see how it looks like. So let's see how this CSV file looks. So yeah, this is the month, year, and sum of profit. So January year 2019, sum of profit associated with it. Month January year 2020, sum of profit associated with it. Till it has values till month December 20 year 2020, and sum of profit associated with it. So it's really useful, really easy, to visualize everything just through some clicks, mouse clicks, and to get really deep insights and valuable insights on visual formats. So here is something, you know forecasted sales. So based on sales data of 2 years, that is from January 2019 to December 2020, I've predicted, what could be your sales for, let's say, month January of year 2021. So based on 2 years, the powerful with the help of artificial intelligence and machine learning models, you can just get, the forecasted or predicted sales for your entire month of January. That is based on for each day of January, for from 1st of January to 30th of January. So here you can see three values, and you probably might be wondering what these values are for. So the upper bound is the maximum amount of sales that you can get. Lower bound is the minimum value of sales you can get on that particular day. For example, we have 1st January opened here, and the forecast one value is somewhat in the between of upper bound and lower bound, and that it tries to predict that what your actual sales could look like, or the average sales could look like. Similarly, we have forecasted profit for here. So we have, we'll just zoom in a little bit. So we have forecasted sales for the month January based on 2 years of data, that is from January 2019 to December 2020. So even here you can see data for each day of January till 31st of Jan, and you can see here the same value as we saw in sales, that is upper bound, lower bound, and forecast one. So you might have already know that upper bound indicates the maximum profit you can have, or lower bound indicates the minimum amount of profit that you can make, and forecast value is somewhere lies in between, or we can say the predicted value for the profit you can make based on these data of past 2 years. So I hope you found this really and insightful and useful, and thank you so much.